What's going on, y'all?
Capital del pollo con su clave secreta, Kentucky.
What do you say? Be quiet, BC. I won't tell nobody, right? All right, guys. I was talking to a buddy of mine. Good evening to you. Happy midday Monday to you. Pray that all is well. I won't tell nobody, BC. Your secret is safe with me. 10-4. Hello, guys. I'm back. Mr. Favor is back in the saddle again for another Midday Monday Nugget. Midday Monday Nugget on the road, guys. I just got loaded. That's why I didn't come on exactly at 12 noon. I ain't too far off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too far off. But just got loaded, guys. About to get on the road, head back to the job. Hope you all having a great day. Wonderful, blessed, successful, safe, and productive day. And everything is going well. Speaking to my buddy Kayla. She's up in the scale house today. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend and everything's going great on the up and up. Hope y'all being blessed out there. Y'all continue to be blessed. Hold on, this is one of my homies. What's up, sir? You want to? That's my buddy, y'all. He's on live. That's DTW Transport. Y'all have any hauling needs, you call him. Yeah. I gave him his 10 seconds of fame. 10 seconds of fame. He said, you on your midday Monday? I said, yeah. Woo. That's my buddy Daniel, y'all. It's good to have some friends out here in the trucking industry or any business you have. Any business you got, any business you have, it's good to have people that you can talk to, call, you know what I'm saying? So that's great. Because you don't know everything, guys. And it's good to have connections and people that you can call. And you need information, they can help you out. When they need information, you can help them out. All right, guys, I'm getting on the highway, and then we're gonna get on with it. I got a nugget for y'all today. You don't want to miss it. But listen, guys, before I get to the nugget, I always do my promo video for Back to the Bible. And you all have really been showing up big on Monday nights, helping support the new segment we're in. Adam, where are you? And again, a lot of men have been blessed by the segment and reaching a lot of men, guys. Young men, all age groups, but especially the young men, man. The young man has really been blessed by the segments, guys. And I want to say thanks to my brother, Alan Williams. And he's enjoying it just as much as I am, and just as much as all the viewers and the watchers and supporters of Back to the Bible. And thank you all for sharing the videos and, you know, just taking time out of your busy schedule and just tuning in every Monday night as much as you can. That's not going unnoticed, guys. The boy is thankful and grateful for you. And I pray blessings and all of that good stuff for you and your families, okay? And so, come on back tonight. It's going to really be good. We're picking up where we left off last week. We're going to be talking about becoming a man. A lot of men are, they are learning and how to navigate, learning how to be men, and but a lot of them didn't have examples. They didn't have the role model, the positive role models that some people were blessed to have. Everybody wasn't blessed to have two-parent homes. Everybody didn't have that positive role model. A lot of people was not raised in a Christian home, going to church and different things. And even if you were, it's still times to where kids, they veer off. They make their own choices, choose their own paths, and they kind of leave and stray away from the foundational teaching and structure and all that good stuff. But you always find a way to come back. So we're going to talk about all that tonight. Growing up, a lot of the things you deal with, you face. It's like I lost my father when I was young. I was a sophomore in high school when my father passed away. So it was my spiritual father and some of the other men that stepped up and kind of took that role to be a positive leader in my life, my brother's lives. And it was a blessing to my mother because, she had 4 boys, 4 sons. She had 4 boys. And so what a blessing it was to be able to have men that stepped up and kind of chipped in, helped out to kind of steer us and guide us in the right direction and teach us what we need to know, because our father was deceased. Our father was gone. And so we was able to navigate to that. So, and I think the Lord has blessed us to turn out pretty good. We all are doing great, and business, doing a lot of great things, working in ministry. And so thank God for our mother and all of the support and the men. And church back then compared to what church is now, church then was more of a community. People were more closer back then. It was more, you didn't have to do everything by yourself. When they saw somebody who had great responsibility and they may not have had the support and surrounded by a lot of people that could help them, they would step up and they would offer. You had the church mothers and some of the sisters and the brothers in the church, and because they had families too, they had children as well, so they could relate and understand what a lot of the younger mothers and fathers were going through, because they once been there and walked in their shoes. So it was more love being shown and manifested in a lot of ways. So I'm grateful. I really am. I'm grateful. And so that's why, I try to give back as much as I can. God has blessed me to be in a place where I can give back, be a blessing to others. And what's going on, Mother Kiers? How you doing? Good evening to you. Pray that all is well. Happy midday Monday to you. And so I try to give back all that stuff. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna get to the Nugget. It's gonna be short because I'm driving and I'm on my way back to the job site. I'm actually traveling the highway right now, but I'm gonna have to get off in a minute and get on one of the city roads. And a lot of stoplights, changing gears, all of that. So anyway, but I want to say for the nugget of the day, guys, listen, I want to talk to all business owners, especially those who are Christian businesses. I want to say to all business owners, guys, listen. We gotta represent God better than what we're doing. I'm hearing a lot of negativity and a lot of negative talk about Christian businesses and how we're not doing well. You know what I'm saying? And listen, guys, you gotta remember you represent God. You are a Christian business. You got to represent God, man. You can't think about yourself, and it can't just be about the money. You have to operate with integrity and honesty and truth. Okay? And you cannot burn your bridges. You cannot mess up business relationships, because it seems like you're climbing up and you're doing well. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget the people that God used and allowed to be in your life to help you get to where you are. Okay? And don't be so competitive. Don't try to compare yourself to somebody else. Somebody else is growing, let them grow. You know what I'm saying? I always say, growing is the easy part. It's maintaining the growth is the challenge. See, it's not hard to grow. You can grow. You can continue to grow and buy and accumulate and increase or whatever. But the true challenge is maintaining the growth. The growth will come, but can you maintain it? Do you have what it takes to maintain what is growing and what you are growing? Whatever you're trying to grow, you gotta be able to maintain that. There's a maintenance cost that comes with growth. So when I see these guys out here, they growing, I'm happy for them. But they gotta also understand that growing comes with a price. It comes with a maintenance cost, And so one of the guys asked me today, he was asking me how many trucks I had and do I have any drivers. I said, nah, I did away with drivers. I don't fool with drivers no more. Sometimes drivers can be one of your greatest maintenance costs. And it's hard to find good drivers these days. And the good drivers are driving for other people, so you don't want to be a person to try to take drivers from someone else, But and so I just want to encourage us, man. We got to do better as far as Christian businesses. We got to represent well, and we got to stop talking so. We got to stop talking like we don't have any faith. Like God is not our source. We gotta stop talking like that, guys. We're gonna be Christian businesses. We gotta represent God. God is our source, and that's what we believe. It doesn't matter who's in the White House. It doesn't matter who's in government. We are supposed to be operating from a kingdom mindset. We know that our God is the one. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. The world and they that dwell therein. We don't have to get caught up in this political stuff. You know what I'm saying? So God has never failed us yet. The scripture says, David says, I once was young and now I'm old. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed beg for bread. So we got to get out of that mentality that is caught up in the world system, that carnality mentality. We got to get out of that. We either going to stand on the promises and on the word of God, we're going to trust God, or we're not. We're going to live in fear. We're going to live with anxiety. And we're going to live under the pressure of all of this other stuff going on. And so we cannot be talking like the world is talking. We gotta have a different testimony. We gotta talk, a different language. We can't be talking fear. We can't be getting caught up in the wrong conversations and all this kind of stuff. We supposed to be believers. We supposed to be light. We supposed to be salt. We supposed to be salt. We supposed to show the world a better way, a different way. So they can be inquiring, what is it that y'all doing? How is it that y'all in the same business or y'all in the same world system and yet y'all not panicking and things are going well for you guys? And we over here, we can't figure out how things are going to work out. We gotta operate different. We gotta talk different. But see, you can't talk different if you don't think different. And most of the time, the way we think is the way we talk. you can determine how a person thinks when they speak, the things they say, and sometimes when you're in fear, fear knows how to convince you and cause you to believe exactly what you're saying. But a lot of our conversation is not reflecting our faith and the power of God as we talk about it, we preach about it. So that's all I'm saying, guys. We got to do better at representing as Christian businesses as it relates to our service, as it relates to how we do business, our honesty, integrity. We also got to represent God on the level of faith. We can't be walking around with doubt and unbelief. We can't be getting caught up in the political arena and politics and who's in the White House and all this and that. Nah, we see things different. We operate different. Now, what another man believes, what another man does, that's on him. But we that profess to be Christians and believers, our language should be different. Our talk should be different. Our walk should be different. We should not be getting caught up in all of the negativity stuff that's going on that we see right now. All right? So that's all I'm saying. What's going on, everybody? What's up? Happy Midday Monday to you. Pray that all is well. Thank God for some amens on the line. Yeah, thank God for some amens on the line. You see, we got to be different, guys. We got to be different. We are believers. We're supposed to be the example. If anybody going to be walking in the blessing of the Lord, it's going to be God's people, so that we can be a witness and be an example for what it is that, you know, we can't testify and we can't tell people God is able, and then the next breath or the next conversation, we're in a conversation talking about whatever it is that they talking about cutting off, and you know, no, we gotta we gotta be on one side. What did Moses say? Who's on the Lord's side? Come over here. And whoever is not on the Lord's side, you're gonna be swallowed up. You're gonna be destroyed. You're gonna be a part of what is going on as it relates to those who are not on the Lord's side. So I just, you know, I'm hearing a lot of talk and a lot of negativity as it relates to Christian businesses. And I'm hearing a lot of Christian business owners who are getting caught up and not speaking faith and talking kingdom and all this and that, you know. And we got to go beyond church. We got to go beyond church. It's not enough for you to talk faith and talk God is able when you are inside church and you inside the four walls. When you leave that building, your faith is going to be tested. It's going to be tried. And the enemy is going to try you, and everything else is going to try you. And so that same testimony, that same witness, that same belief that we got inside the four walls, we got to have that outside of the four walls, in the marketplace, in the workplace, in the school, in our community, wherever we go. Our testimony, our witness should be different than everybody else. You know, everybody else might be living in fear. Everybody else might be caught up in whatever it is that's going on. But not the saints, not the believers. We don't supposed to be that way. So it's got to be a difference in us. So we cannot do what other people do. We cannot talk the same way. We cannot act the same way. We cannot think the same way. We are supposed to be the example. We are the ones that God has placed in the earth in order that we might win people to Christ. Amen. So Mr. Favor's doing a little preaching today. You know, I'm dealing with business, but I'm doing a little preaching today. And so if we're going to represent God, we got to represent God all the way. All right. So that's all I'm saying. So hope you all, that's right. His word does not change. It's the same. That guy need to get out the way. I'm trying to pull in. What is he doing? So I just got it back over to the job. Got some trucks lined up in front of me. So I'm going to sit some more. We've been sitting all day. And so I'm not complaining at all. I thank God for it. But this Amazon truck is in the way. He need to move so that I can pull in and get out of this street, get out of this road, so that I can get lined up behind the other guys. So when they get ready to switch traffic over, we can do what we need to do. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here, but I hope you all enjoyed the Nugget. This is Mr. Favor. Y'all continue to be blessed, and I hope, Lord willing, hope to see many of you tonight for another edition of Back to the Bible, and we're gonna deal with that segment we're in, Adam, where are you? All right. So y'all continue to be blessed. I'm gonna get off of here and get things going. This guy's sitting over here asleep in the truck. You know we ain't doing nothing. Wow. We sitting over here, guys asleep. Man, taking him a nap. I know that's right. Is it lunchtime? Is it lunchtime?
We sitting there talking about the grace of God, His grace and His mercy.
You talking about the grace of God? Hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all need to hear this. Talk about the grace of God, brother. I'm on my live.
We talking about the grace of God. We talking about how God withheld punishment from us for the things that we should have been judged by.
Come on.
And He gives us things that we really don't deserve. Grace and mercy. And common grace, He blessed you. I don't care what kind of creed, what race you is, what you believe.
That boy preaching, man.
All mankind.
Yes, he did.
Man, good God.
And I just finished talking about that on the live just now.
Well,
I had no idea.
That's confirmation.
That's all it is.
I seen who's coming in. I had to jump out my
Yeah, Big Ray. Big Ray. I'm gonna go try to run. Yeah. Y'all hear that, guys? Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? The very thing that I was just talking to y'all about on the live, I pull up on the job site and there were two drivers standing outside talking about the same thing. The grace of God, the goodness of God, and how God don't give us what we deserve, but He blesses us with what we don't deserve. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? And yet, you know, come on, guys. There go your confirmation right there. So we got to make a decision. We got to make a decision, guys. We got to make a decision. Okay, either we're gonna be on the Lord's side, we're gonna speak faith, or we just gonna whatever. I don't know what we're doing, but I know what I'm gonna do. I'm like Joshua. As for me and my house, we're gonna serve the Lord. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm sure somebody watching and so-and-so is on the live, you know, see, that's the carnality I'm talking about. That's the carnality I'm talking about right there. Because we're not minding the spiritual things. We're not minding the kingdom things. Because we caught up in the carnal things. And that explains why a lot of times we're not walking in faith. We're not walking in belief. We're not walking in the things of God because we're too carnal. And you cannot walk in the things of God with a carnal mind. But the Bible said the spiritual things are foolishness to the carnal mind. And so this is the reason why. So, but anyway, I got to get off of here, guys. I'm pulling up on the site. We're just sitting here taking it easy, chilling. And I'm going to sit here and talk to the brothers a little more. We're going to talk about the Lord a little bit more. And y'all continue to have a God bless Monday afternoon. That's a good question. Where you are, what are y'all talking about? Are y'all talking about the Lord? Or are you talking about something else that ain't got nothing to do with nothing? What's going on, Brian? Hey, Brian, message me your number. Message me your number, Brian. I want you to come to my house. I want to redo and rebuild my deck on the back of my house. Okay, so message me your number on Facebook, and where I can give you a call and you can come and give me an estimate. I want to rebuild my deck on the back of my house. Okay, so y'all guys do wonderful work. Anybody want some deck work done, y'all hit up my brother Brian Badu, and he'll come out and hook you up. Okay, so they do awesome work building decks, all kinds of stuff, things like that. So all right guys, I got to get out of here. This is Mr. Favor, and y'all continue to have a God bless Monday afternoon. Lord willing, I see you tonight 7 p.m. for Back to the Bible. Me and my brother will be back tonight. We're going to be dealing with Adam, where are you? All right. Y'all continue to be blessed. What's going on, MBT? What's happening? God bless you. Pray that all is well. Thought I saw Shonda on here. Tennessee is in the house. All right, guys. Y'all be blessed. And I'm out of here. Peace.